The haunted elevator. It all began on a cold December night. Alex, armed with nothing but a flashlight and a notebook, entered the abandoned building. The air was thick with dust, and the walls were covered in faded graffiti.
This place, it feels like time stopped here.
The building had been closed for over 30 years after a series of mysterious deaths. Rumor had it that all the victims had one thing in common. They last used the elevator. As Alex approached the elevator, the silence was broken by a faint hum. The old rusted doors stood slightly ajar, revealing darkness inside. Curiosity overpowered his fear.
All right, let's see what all the fuss is about.
He stepped inside. The air was freezing, far colder than the rest of the building. The panel lit up as he pressed the button for the 13th floor, a floor that, according to records, never existed. As the elevator began its ascent, the lights flickered, and a deep groan echoed through the shaft. Suddenly, the buttons began lighting up on their own, as if an unseen hand was pressing them.
Who's there? This isn't funny!
The elevator jerked violently, and for a moment Alex thought it would plummet, but instead it stopped abruptly. The doors slid open, revealing nothing. A dark, endless void stretched before him. Alex heard whispers, soft at first, then louder, as if dozens of voices were speaking at once. Shadows began to form, swirling like smoke, taking the shape of faceless figures.
You shouldn't have come. You'll never leave.
Terrified, Alex pressed every button, desperate to escape, but the elevator didn't move. The shadows closed in, their icy presence suffocating.
Let me out, please!
Then the figures stopped. A single figure emerged from the darkness. A woman in an old-fashioned dress, her face pale and lifeless. Her eyes locked onto Alex's.
You came looking for answers. Now you'll stay with us. Forever.
The elevator jolted again, throwing Alex to the floor. The woman vanished and the doors slammed shut. This time, the elevator moved rapidly, as if falling. Alex screamed, bracing for impact. But when the doors opened again, Alex found himself back in the lobby. Shaking, he stumbled out, gasping for air.
It was real. It was all real.
He looked back at the elevator. The doors were closed, the panel dark. To the outside world, nothing had changed. But Alex knew the truth. The elevator wasn't just haunted, it was alive, feeding on fear and claiming its victims. Alex swore never to return. But others, driven by curiosity, still seek out the haunted elevator. So if you ever find yourself in an abandoned building and you hear the soft chime of an elevator, think twice before stepping inside, because some doors should never be opened.